Well, I don't. Okay, so one. How many people do you have here? 33. Okay. It's late here, so I wouldn't be using my lights. Okay, so I need 40 at least, and we start something. I need 40 at least, and we start something. Okay, like I said, it's just going to be one now. Hello, Mr. Serendipity, you good? Yes, I'm good. How are you? How deep base consult? I see you, boss. How's everyone? Hey, Charlie, I'm not a billionaire yet, but I hope to be a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not even a millionaire. Not to talk about a billionaire. I'm not there. I'll be there soon. You know the vibes. Kai Serendipity for life. You know the vibes. Sikaura. Hey, Charlie, I'm broke. You guys should send me money. So how's everyone doing? Dr. Elvis, how are you? I'm good, bro. How are you doing? Goat moves, yes, of course. We do this every day. Guys, bro, no sleep. Yeah, Charlie. 3 days in a row, I haven't been sleeping at all. You have tests in school, and you have work to do, and you have money to be made, and you have to spend too. So, Charlie, it's stressing. Okay, Goat himself, Charlie, thanks. John Bismarck doing good. Okay. Waiting for Donald Trump to win. Yeah, we will talk about Donald Trump today. We will talk about Donald Trump bidding, how they are really going to affect the market today. It's just going to be 1 hour, then we just close. So, Otabel, I see you. Bernard, yeah, you know the vibes. Tibilates, how's it going, Charlie? I'm good. How are you? In Nigeria, how do you guys say waiting the sap? Waiting the sap. I've been Nigerian guy too. So waiting the sap. Boy, sap, go, Charlie. So Charlie, let's start something. So I'm just going to talk about how I really got into Lawyer K. I'm fine. How I really started trading. I started trading, I think, the year 2017. That's 3 years ago. 2017, late 2016, 2017. But I wasn't really obsessed with it. I didn't really believe it, because I've been into a lot of waiting to evaporate. that's another. Okay, that's a Nigerian accent. Waiting to evaporate. Sleepy Joe obviously going to win. Let him win. The market is still there. We're still going to make some money out of it. So let me continue. I started 2017, roughly late 20. That's when I got introduced to trading by a friend. Okay. That's how I got introduced to trading by a friend, but I didn't really believe it. I know most of you are here and you don't really believe that you can be making money out of this trading, or you can be trading on your own and be making money. Many people don't believe it. So I also didn't believe it, because I was really broke, Charlie. I was really broke. You know, before you have to make a change in your life, right? You have to first be fed up of your current situation. If you're not fed up of your current situation, I don't know how to put this, but Charlie, sometimes you'll be broke and you'll be like, nah, I can't anymore. I need to make some plans for myself. I need to start investing. I need to start making some business. That's why you see some girls going to business like clothing, going to business like shoes, going to business like blah 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 blah. Charlie, it's not easy. You have to. I was really broke. I don't know if 3 speakers are here. Like sometimes even in my account you'll be seeing cents, 0.88 cents. Charlie, it wasn't easy. It wasn't, and not like my parents were poor. Not like my parents were also rich. I'm just going to be honest. My parents are not rich. They are not poor too. They are the comfortable rich thing. I hope you guys understand. Like, you call home, mommy send me $500. They will send you. Mommy send 400. But I'm a man. You get it. I'm a man, and African parents. I don't know if the Africans here. You guys understand the vibe, Charlie. Getting money from an African parent is like you are writing an application letter. You have to, Charlie. Oh, casa, my vibes. Getting money from African parents is Charlie. Is stressful. Like, you have to talk a lot, you have to bring a lot of course. Like, you have to getting money from African parents, Charlie. It's tough. So it's not like my parents are rich. It's not like my parents are also poor. They are not poor. They are not rich, but they are comfortable rich. When I ask for money, they give me. But I am a man. I didn't want that situation. Imagine you are abroad in Europe, living in Europe, and you be calling home that mommy send me $200, mommy send me 500, mommy send me $1,000. Like, Charlie, it's make some way. So I'm just trying to. Some thoughts I started big, so I made monies big. I'm going to explain it like in steps. So 2017, that's when I got introduced to forex. I think I got introduced to forex even before cryptocurrency. But the thing was, for forex, I was humbled. I gave up on forex easily. That was me. I gave up on forex easily because I was humbled. When I say I was humbled, doesn't mean that forex adimawu. How do you say in tree? Forex adimawu or something. But I was humbled. Any little money I get from home, let's say a month, I was making, let's say, my mom or my dad would be sending me, let's say, $350 or $400 or $500 per month. You invest them into forex, and Charlie, you lose your money. You go for loans, you lose your money. You go for this, you lose. So I got fed up with forex. For forex, Charlie, I gave up early. So I got introduced to trading first of all with forex, and I gave up forex. I didn't want to trade because I was losing money a lot. So I needed something that I mustn't be losing my money. I don't know if you guys understand that. I didn't like losing money. That was me. I never liked. I know most of you don't like losing money. That's why even in my indices the signal page, when some people lose money, they will be complaining a lot. Bro, indices is not for you. Forex is not for you. You don't like losing money. Move on to something next. But it starts that way. Whenever you start losing $10, $20, you'll be like a best show. Like, you'll be in pain. Like pains. But in 2 weeks, in 5 months, in 3 months, when you start losing big 1,000, 2,000, it now becomes normal, Charlie. It's not easy. So 2017, I got introduced to forex first, and I gave up forex. I told my friends, Charlie, I've been using my 2 months pocket money. I lost almost like $800 on forex, so I felt it's not my path. It's not my calling. Forex is not my calling. That's when I re-strategized and moved to cryptocurrency. But cryptocurrency was really, 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 really slow. And I got to know cryptocurrency from I don't know if it's here, Mr. Gauss. Bitcoin Goddess. I don't know if Bitcoin Goddess too is here. I'm just calling out their names because of respect. Because if someone has helped groomed you into becoming someone, Charlie, you owe the person your life. You know the vibes. You owe the person your life. You owe the person some accolades. So Bitcoin Goddess, Bitcoin Chief, Captain, and those guys, they got me really involved into cryptocurrency. So I started cryptocurrency, I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. What I'm just trying to say is that I am not it's not a game anymore, but I've been able to achieve something for myself. So if you feel you are just starting, Charlie, know that in some few years, 1 year, 2 years, you can also be having more monies. Let me not say money, but you'll be doing great things for yourselves too. Everything is possible. Like I just want to break it down how I started, the monies I lost, Yes, how I even gave up, how I even lost my phone because of trading. We threw our phones. I remember I lost a trade, three something, $30. I just threw my phone sports. Hey, I need money and I'm still losing money, and I've also lost my phone. So actually, trading itself, people wouldn't tell you that trading is difficult. Everyone will just be showing you the rich side of trading. Oh, the profit making. Sometimes I post my loss. So let's start from how I started. So I got into cryptocurrency. I used to watch YouTube a lot. Now I'm a very stingy guy. If my friends are here, most of my close friends, if they are here, they will tell you I'm a very, very stingy guy. No matter how much money I have, I value money. Even $50, even to get my $50 salary is a problem. That's why you don't see me, buying things like going out, doing this. I'm always indoors. Sometimes I'll just be indoors, just looking at my chat. If I'm not looking at my time, just reading my books and like doing some researches and like new things. That's me. That's how I am. So I'm very, very stingy. So stingy people don't like losing money. It's not that they are broke. Natural. Yeah, they will. If you were born with the stinginess, the spirit of stinginess, is anyone stingy as me? But you are not stingy than me. That's what I mean. I'm very, very stingy. I don't give freely. So if I'm giving you something freely, you should know. But that it's gone at the days, not now. Now I'm very, very, at least me must cry, it will be a memo, like the vibes. So I started with cryptocurrency. It was too slow for me. Cryptocurrency, I think I started with $100. It was too slow. So I told my mentor that, so do you think, how are you guys making this $15,000? The problem with mentors is they'll come and post big profits, big lot size, big profits, big monies. You enter the trade, you enter the game itself, and you can't even make the monies that they are making. So sometimes I'll just be like, so how are these people making these monies? How are these people making? I remember that those days I was, like I said, I was very, very broke. Like Charlie saying, like, no, there wasn't anything like the vibes. That one I like saying. I don't know if you've been broke and even in the snow you still be sweating. Like Charlie, I was broke. Like I don't want to even recall those things. It was a bad experience. Bad experience. But so cryptocurrency, I started with $100. I think, yes, $100, and I didn't understand how people were making money. Some people, I will be seeing testimonies on my mentor's page, like someone will come with $100 and come and make $4,000. I'll be like, hey, so me $100, I'll use $100 and my money will just be reducing to 70 to 60 to 50. Like, am I not part of the game? Like, Charlie, someone will come and post a testimony that I used $100 to make $4,000, $2,000, and I also use that same motivation. Started with $100 and I'm now making 70. I'm not even at loss. I'm now even at $50, $40, $30. So like, am I also not part of those who are going to make money from this cryptocurrency thing? So I gave up on cryptocurrency. I felt that cryptocurrency isn't also my calling. It's not also for me. When I try you 1, 2, 3, 4. When I try you 1, 2, 3, 4, I see you're not going to give me anything valuable. I just forget you. Okay, I just leave you. So cryptocurrency was also tough those days. It was also tough those days. Bitcoin was stagnant, and most altcoins was stagnant. Like, they weren't moving, and they were rather retracing. So I lost. I think I lost the $100 to $37, and I also gave up on cryptocurrency. Me, I'm not like people who be like, we move. Me, those days, I was broke. The little monies I have, I could have used to buy rice to eat, and I'll come and invest it in something and it's taking my money. So I didn't believe in it. So I just gave up on it. I think I didn't even continue the course. There was zero motivation, like Charlie, zero motivation. There was zero motivation that I felt that this thing wasn't really for me. Though yes, maybe it's not a scam, it's working for people, but personally for me, someone is saying crypto buried me, volatility index buried, kill me, and you're alive, then you're not dead yet. There's more death on the way. So that's how I also gave up on cryptocurrency. Okay, I gave up on cryptocurrencies and I went to learn another skill. So guys, look at something. I started with Forex. I learned Forex. I lost monies on Forex, like almost $800. I lost $800 on Forex. I quitted Forex. I went to another skill. I lost $100. I quitted on it. Went to pursue stocks. For stocks, I was just using YouTube. And I read a lot. That time I got encouraged with stocks because stocks was the only, in my first 3 months of trading, I only made 0.80 cents. I'll repeat it again. 3 months. 3 good months. That was when I made 0.80 cents. So you should know that I was struggling. It wasn't about me being broke, but the hustle then, Charlie, it was hard. 3 months of trading, you make 0.80. So I felt like, okay, I've started making 0.80 with stocks. I've started making $1, $2 with stock. That means maybe if I take stocks serious, stocks is going to work for me. So I went into stocks too. I started reading a lot. Stocks, I didn't pay anyone for stocks. I just did some personal reading. They were working. I started making $4, $3. So, but some people will also be posting, when in a trade, let's say a signal comes, you get a signal and someone will post a signal. Let's say, for example, those on my signal page, sometimes I'll come and post a trade and I'm having $1,000, but they will look at their portfolio, but their portfolio is just $10, it's just $50, it's just $80, it's just $100, and they wouldn't get it. That was what I was going through. People will give you a signal. They'll be making $5,000. They'll be making $1,000, but you are making $10. You are making $50. So you don't understand, like, Charlie, how are these people making this $10,000? Are these people making $15,000? How are these, Charlie? You can't really get it. Like it doesn't make sense. So okay, from stocks, I said okay. From stocks, I moved to commodities. Commodities was even worse than even Forex. It took a lot of money. Then I got into indices. I remember I called my mom that, mommy, I need a loan. I personally talked to her that I want to start a business for myself. She was like, oh, hallelujah. You of all people. She knows that me, I'm not really triggered with this business stuff. Like, personally, I didn't see myself as a business person. I didn't see myself as an entrepreneur. I always like calling home, mommy, send me money. We move, they send. Mommy, send me money. They send. So she knew me that Elvis wouldn't bring this idea. So she was happy. At least my guy is coming back to his senses. She never knew that I was even going to lose that money she's even giving me. That was the sad part. But I had hopes. Sometimes you lose money and you be like, okay, we move next day. I'm going to get the money back. Charlie, that's when you are going to even lose it. Those sending requests, I would allow us to, vibe, I'll allow us to vibe when, after telling my story. So I remember my mom she didn't give me much though. She gave me, I think, 5 something. And she said that this is your 2 months money. Elvis, Ghana, Yeshi, this is your 2 months money. So in a way, I felt that I had to make something out of this 580. And the funny thing, I invested that $580 into indices. I never knew that indices is even scarier than Forex. I remember I paid my mentor, I think, $120 to just learn basic. It's basic package. I just needed to know which broker I should use, MT4, MT5, the differences. She didn't even teach me anything proper, like those basic stuff. Like she never taught me any structure. I felt that okay, now we move. I'm going to double this $500 to maybe $20,000 and I'll be rich. I was having these high hopes. I told my friends, Charlie, you watch. So indices, I think I deposited. I started with I was like, okay, let me try $200. Okay, you are having a capital of 580. You try $200 on indices. My brothers and sisters, I lost that money. That's money that was given to me by my parents. I lost it in 13 minutes. In 13 minutes, I lost a money that I vibed my mom a whole 2 weeks. I lost it in 30 minutes. Why? Now the question is, why am I losing money? Why was I losing a lot of money? Blah blah blah. I call my parents, mommy send money, they send, I lose it, they send, I lose it. Getting money from, like I said before, getting money from African parents is stressful. It's stressful. So my whole point here now is trading. If you are not really comfortable trading, like you're not really comfortable with strategies that has been working for you on demos, please don't go into real accounts. I never wasted my time on a demo account. It bore me, say why I for waste my time on why should I waste my time on a demo account, see a thin air money than to make it in my real. I was really optimistic with this real thing. So I lost my mom's money. I lost, I think, 200. I gave up on indices too. For me, when I lose money, I give up. I know some people also come in, they lose money, they give up. I understand them. I've been there before. When I lost money, I just gave up. So I needed to make a plan. My mom too was calling. Always, what's up with your business? I lied to her that I'm going to open a local food dish in my city, Tomsk, in Russia. Russia has a lot of international students, so you can open businesses. Like you can open businesses where you can cook food and sell. So that's what I told her. So she was like, okay, that's fine, that's what's up, it's good, but don't forget about your studies. African parents, they will allow you to do these things, but they will always tell you that don't forget about your studies, So Charlie, I lost that my mom's money, so I got depressed. So far I've lost like almost 2K in my first 3 months. I'm a broke person. Imagine a broke person. I think $2,000 is almost 10,000 cedis in Ghana. It's convert that $2,000 to someone's school fees in a whole year. I lost it in 2 months. A broke person losing in 3 months. A broke person losing $2,000. Charlie, I was depressed. I was stressed. I didn't know what to do. I felt like trading isn't for me. You get it? Till I stopped. I decided to stop. How do you call it? I decided to stop. Trading in my real account without the required knowledge. When I say the required knowledge, I was using YouTube. People were teaching me. Girls taught me. All those big gangs taught me a lot of things. But I wanted the quick money. I wanted to be, because their profits, they scare me. Sometimes they will come and post. Last time he made $18,000 in a single trade. I was like, hey, and he's making $18,000, but I'm here making $20. What's the difference between us? Like, I needed to understand. I thought it was just, simple. You just make money, you just move. So I had to come back home, like sit down, steady. I remember I was reading a lot of books that time. And from my experience, I think books in a way will help you just 20%. You just need books. Books will help you 20%. Strategies from mentors will help you 30%. Books, YouTube, those things, they are good. I'm not saying they are not good. They are very, very good. I respect someone's efforts writing a book, a whole book about it. It gives you the basic knowledge. Everyone, I know I have 82 people on the call here. I know 90% of people here know about trading. because I know most people are traders, but you know technical analysis, you know fundamental analysis, but ask yourself, are you still making monies that you felt that you were coming into this business to make? Ask yourself this question. Are you making that big money that you felt that, okay, when I start trading, I've been trading for, let's say, 5 months, I've been trading for 1 year. What changed? What have I been able to do for myself? How much money have I made so far? Everyone has the technical analysis to trade, but that's the difference between the YouTube and getting someone to really help you. YouTube books will just give you the general knowledge. Okay, do this, do that, do that, do this, do that, do that, blah. It ends there. But going to someone for the person to help you is like you've been repeating a skill. For me, like I said, I never traded in my in my demo account. I started demo out. It was fun. Demo is fun. Demo has no emotions. That's why a lot of people make lots of money on their demos. They'll just pick up their demo account and boom, $4,000, boom, $2,000, boom, $1,000, boom, $500. The question is, are you able to transfer that same energy to your real account? You get it? It's because your emotion. I'll talk about demo accounts, real accounts, and stuff. Let me just continue the talk. So yes, I lost $200 and I was just left with $317. I even wrote it in a jotter. Where's that jotter? I wrote it somewhere. $317. That was my net worth. When you tell someone that your net worth is 317, Charlie, you should know that you are not part of it. Like $317, your net worth. It was all I had. And I had to really sit back and learn. So I contacted my mentor again that, boss, I'm really ready to learn. I've lost a lot. So he talked to me about being patient, not being patient. But I was like, I've lost a lot. I can't be patient too. I don't like, it's not any, he calmed me down in a way. So today I'm also telling you guys, be patient. We will talk about those things, those qualities now before we analyze some few charts, how I predict my moves on US30 and UK 100, XPX, and US oil, UK oil, and those things. I'll talk about them too now. So I was left with 317. If you go to my website, serendipitytradeacademy.com, my company's website, you could see it over there that I wrote, I made $300 to it's even more than 200k. It's even more than 200 because I bought a lot of things. For me, I don't like spending. Any little money I get, boom. My friends know me. I will buy I'll buy a car. I'm proud to tell you that I've bought a car for mommy. I don't want to brag here. We are not bragging, so let's just continue. But I needed to do things for myself. So that's why you guys see I said I rose $300 to 200k. You get it? So this is how it started. But I never said that I lost money before getting there. That's what people don't tell you. We bleed. Sometimes we bleed, but Charlie, you don't know the pain. You get it? So I lost a lot of money on my journey to trading. Why? The reason why I was losing a lot of money is, one, I wasn't really ready to learn. I wasn't really ready to sit my ass down to learn. I felt like it's an easy road. You just enter it, you just make money. You don't even need to sit down and learn. Like, if I know medical students are here, business students are here, there are a lot of graduates here and stuff. Now, let's make an example. If you want to be a doctor, you need to study. You need to go to the medical school for 6 good years. If you want to be an economist, you need to, Godfred, I see you. You need to study economics for 4 years. If you need to be an actuarist, whatever, pharmacist, you need to go to school and study for 6 years, for 4 years before you perfect yourself into that profession. It's the same thing as trading. You don't just wake up and say, I want to trade because Elvis is making money, because whoever is making money, so I can also make money. and people just come in, boom, boom, boom. Charlie, that's how I lost a lot of money. I was a very, very broke person. Very, very. So imagine a broke person. You don't have 10 and you are losing $2,000 in your first 3 months of trading. Some people come to me, Elvis, I've lost a lot. Elvis, I've lost. I understand you. What are you not doing right? Ask yourself that question. So my real journey started from Forex. I gave up on Forex. I went to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency was too slow for me. I gave up on cryptocurrency, went to stocks. Stocks was even worse. Stocks was progressing, but it was slow for me too. I was just making cents, dollars, cents, dollars. I didn't want that cents, dollar smokes. So I left stocks to commodities. I roamed, like I was just roaming. So there's a saying that jack of all trades, master of none. That was what my mentor told me. It was like, you start with Forex, you've not perfect yourself with Forex, you go into indices. That's why sometimes people will come to me and be like, obviously I started cryptocurrency, but cryptocurrency is not working for me. Boom, they stop learning cryptocurrency and they just move on to indices. Indices will not work for you. They go to Forex. Forex is not going to work for you. A jack of all trades, master of none. Now you have all these. I personally do 7 skills. Okay, so you have all these 7 skills. Ask yourself, which one can you say that, okay, I've really mastered myself well in it? Which one? Like, people start with Forex. Forex is not going well. They move to cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency wouldn't be going well. They'll move to indices. Indices will also not be going well. They will move to stocks. They will just be roaming about. Bro, you are wasting your time. Trust me, you are wasting your time. That's how I lost a lot of money in the beginning. I wasn't really ready to sit down. Till you are good with the course, till you have a strategy that works for you, that you can confidently say that, oh, I've seen this thing on the chart. For example, I saw this. Let's do some. This is 20,000 pips that you guys are seeing. It's 2,000 units. You can see it, 2,400. You guys can see it. It's 2,429 units. That's like 24,000 pips in Forex, but in stocks we do it in units. We calculate our pips in units, in points. So this is like 24,000 pips. I did this in this was my setup for the whole week. I just enter the market, wait for retracement, enter the market, wait for retracement, and I was just buying because I knew that. Why? Because I knew that there was a weak price rejection here. It's another strategy. We are going to talk about those things later. But what I'm just trying to tell you guys is, until you confirm a strategy that works for you on your demo. I know it's stressful. Demo is stressful, but Charlie, trust me, demo is the real deal. I just started rolling. I didn't really care. I lost a lot until I started to sit my ass down and be like, I'm ready to learn this skill. I'm ready to really say that, okay, I want to make a living out of this skill. So I learned it. I think for almost 5 months, I didn't touch a real account. After I was left with 370, I'm just going to explain how I maneuvered to make $300 to 50K. How I started making from $300 to even 10K. Let me even put it 10K so that someone will think 50K is too much. So let's start with the small ones: 10K, 5K, 4K. Today, I'm in a level that even if I lose $5,000 today, I'll just be like, we move. That's a level that you should also be in. You lose money and you don't come to my DMs. You don't just post, I'm bleeding. And we also look at the bleeding that you are bleeding. You are just bleeding with $10, $50. People bleeding with $10,000, people bleeding with $20,000, people bleeding with $3,000, people bleeding with $1,000. They are quiet. You never see a forest group. That's why you don't see people complaining about losing. People because they know that they can make it back the next day. That's the mentality that you should also be have. So yes, it got to the story is I took $500 loan from my mom, and I lost $300 in 30 minutes after taking let's say you go and cash out Monday 12 p.m. 12:13, you've lost the money. How will you feel? It's so I had to just give up because I was losing a lot, almost $2,000 down the drain, just like that. So I had to just sit down and say that okay, I want to learn. So the whole change came up after I was like, I'm fed up of losing monies. I'm fed up of losing money. I'm fed up of being broke. I'm fed up of I want to change my see. If I will be a doctor, amen. I know most people would I'm not a doctor yet, but in some few years I'll be a doctor. In some few months, few years I'll be a doctor. But if you go and check the salary of a doctor now in Ghana, that is, I can boldly say that I make that salary. I don't care whether it's a senior doctor or what. I make that salary. I can even make that salary in 2 days. I even made US30. These guys are here. I sent a signal. I made $2,000 off it. That's someone's salary for a whole month. But I made it in what? 40 minutes. Like just now, I'm done. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are starting to trade, I know there are beginners here. There are people who are struggling. There are people who are already there, who see themselves there. It's all good. If you are starting to trade, if you want to take trading serious, if you want to make a lot of money from trading, one, learn the skill. Very, very vital. Don't start. Forget about forget about real accounts. Forget about people posting their profits, people making noise. The noise will come. Control yourself. You're alone. My money wouldn't be your money. Your money wouldn't be my money. Focus on yourself. See yourself. Okay, I have $300. I have $200. How do I now turn $200 to $1,000? How do I turn $1,000 to $5,000? How do I turn $5,000 to blah 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 blah, so on and forth. So I gave up. I was fed up. That's the very first mistake that I did. I like I said, the very first mistake was going into demo accounts without the full skill. I didn't really understand what I understood what I was doing. I can draw trend lines, draw a whole lot of things, do this, use alligators, use Ichimokus. I knew all those things from books, but bro, nothing. I was still broke. So I had to really sit down, learn people's strategy. How, okay, I know this. If you draw this, blah 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 blah. But how do they really make their monies? What do they see in the charts that I don't see in that same chart? You get the vibe. So it started from that way. I went back to I really studied 5 months. I never touched my phone. I never touched my laptop to trade. I never went to a real account. I just sat down. 5 months, 5 solid months. That was the same 5 months that I was struggling in school. I was getting a lot of retakes in my tests because I was in the depression stage. I was getting a lot of retakes. Sometimes you would fail a test. I remember those days I was doing this course. I hated that course. I was doing a certain course. I was failing. Why? Because I was depressed, and my main focus was just to make money. What I'm trying to say is, along the way, sacrifices. People don't like sacrifice. Maybe someone works here. He thinks that, okay, my full time is going into my work. But your work to not they really give you money. It gives you $800, $1,000 a month. Trading can do that even in 2 days, 3 days, even 1 week. It depends on you. All eyes on you. If you see people posting big profits, if you see people doing big things for themselves through trading, know that they started from somewhere. No one started and said that I'm a guru. I started making $1,000. Those who know me closely, they can tell you I can even wear one shoe for like 2 weeks, for like 3, for even 1 month. I'll wear like one sneaker for 1 month, no change. Even when the lace will even be fed up, and the lace would even want to remove itself from the shoe. So Charlie, the struggle was real hot. So $300, I started to learn. 5 months, I didn't touch any trading material. I stayed off trading. Okay, so I stayed off trading, and I started to learn strategies, just strategies. You can learn books, you can get someone to teach you from scratch. It's all good, but focus on strategies. What really makes this person know that okay, now the chart is here. For me, I love US30 a lot, so you're going to be using US30 a lot here. The chart is somewhere here. What makes this person think that okay, it's going to go down? What makes this person think it's going to go up? What makes this person think it's going to blah blah blah? Like those things. Learn that strategy. It's vital, because you are not here to, last time I posted that you are not here to be a professor of this course. No one is going to be a professor. You are here to make money. Focus on what makes you, strategies that makes you money, and you are done. So one, learn the skill well. Learn from basic, learn from scratch. Don't go into real accounts. Don't, even on cryptocurrency, we have a demo account for leverage trading. Don't go with your physical cash when you don't know what you are doing. Understand what you are doing first. If you want to be successful in any business, whether you are selling phones, you can't tell me that you are selling phones and you don't know the model of a phone that you are dealing with or you are selling. You'll be bad at that business. Same way you can't be a doctor without going to medical school 6 years. You can't be a good doctor. Or you can't even have the certificate to work as a doctor. So you get my point. So one, learn the skill well. I didn't learn the skill well. That's why I lost money a lot. Now some people will be like, okay, Elvis, I've learned the skill well. I think I know about brokers, and I think I know about lot sizes. I think I know about MT4, MT5. I can place a trade. I can copy and paste trades, but I'm still not making it. This is for someone out there. One, you have to, don't give up. Don't give up. That's what I can say. One, don't give up. Two, stay consistent. You don't come into trading first day like what I was doing. I came to Forex. I lost money. I left Forex, went to indices. I lost money there. Went to crypto. It was slow. I went to stocks. It was slow. Then you come back to the first place, that's where you started. You never see me posting about Forex trades because I'm not a Forex guru. I always tell people that I started cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is what I learned well. There's nothing A to Z in cryptocurrency that you would ask me that I wouldn't tell you. There's nothing A to Z in stocks that you ask me that I wouldn't tell you. There's nothing US30 that I don't know. There's nothing fundamental. I'm a fundamental trader, so when I talk about, I love fundamental trades, charts and stuff. There's nothing news that you wouldn't see me reading. Even cryptocurrency, even if I'm giving a coins, I'm giving a trade coins. I use you see me reading a lot of these things. Look, you see me reading a lot of these things. I know someone here wouldn't read this limitations and disclaimers. What is that thing going to do for you? This market cap of this blah 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 blah, reading all these things. What is this? What is that? What is that? Blah, blah, blah. No one is going to do it. Read all these things. No one will read all these things. You get it? Not everyone will read all these things to give a signal on them. Because they feel that it's just about this, that. So what I'm trying to say, know the strategy. One, know the strategy that works for you. Two, stay consistent. Don't give up, stay consistent. You can't say I want to be successful in something. You are down when you just give up. Charlie, you are joking. Trading is not going to be for everyone. Not everyone would be successful in it. So how I turned $300 to, let's say, 5K at the start. Let me just hint on that app before we do. I have something. I have a private class to do. So $300, I started with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, we have spot trading, we have leverage trading, we have futures trading. I started with spot trading. Spot trading was slow for me. 300, I moved it to 400 to 500. It was too slow for me, so I had to still come back to leverage trading. So there was this coin then. I think this coin, I've forgotten the name. I think VET or so. Yes, it was VET or so. I think VET or maybe Matic or something. There was that coin that boost like 500% in like 3 days. So I ride along with it, move 300 to 1000, 1000 to 1004, 1004 to 2008. I'm not saying that I made that in a week. I made that in a single day. It took time. You're reading white papers and of course, you have to know what you're investing in. Okay, I don't just put my money anywhere. I read a lot. You have to know what you're investing in, because some things you invest in and it goes down. It goes down also. You have to really know what you're investing in. So yes, so I never said I made 10K in one day. I never said I made 10K in 1 week. It may be easy for me to make that amount of money now, but previously it wasn't easy. So what I'm trying to say is build slowly. Build slowly. I know people are in a rush. They want to get money, get rich quick. It's slow. You have a trading plan, okay? A sweet trading plan. You are making, if let's say you see yourself, you can make $50 per day. That's your strength. If you can make $50 a day, that's your strength. If you feel you can make $100 a day, that's your strength. You just put a trading plan. That's where discipline comes in. If let's say you are starting a business and you are making, I don't know any job in Ghana that would give you $100 a day, that would even give you $50 a day. Discipline plus consistency. If you are you can, anyone here can make $50 a day. The reason why most people most people get their accounts blown after making $50, making $100 a day, making $200, making $300 a day is because whenever you make more money, you want more money. Whenever you get more money, you want more money. That's why some people will be like, okay, I've made $1,000. The feeling will just be there. Let me make 1,002, then I'll stop. Once you make that 1,002, you'll be like, let me make 1,005. You make 1,005, you'll be like, nah, Charlie, today is a good day. Let me just make 2,000. You make 2,000, you'll be like, nah, let me make 3,000. You make 3,000, you'll be like, nah, let me make. It goes on and on and you. At the end of the day, you see that your account is blown. Just one single trade will humble you. I've been a victim of that several times. Several times. It's called discipline. Yes, McNeil. It's called discipline. Don't be greedy. Don't get overexcited. It's all about the emotional games. Like how to control your emotion when trading. So I didn't really start from 300 and moved it to 10,000 at a go. I didn't start from 300 and moved it to 5,000 at a go. It was steps. Sometimes I make 200 a day. That time I didn't have a trading plan. I make 200 a day. I'll make 100. I'll pause. I was just making profits per day. So you can have a trading plan. Let's do some simple maths here. I want to see your comments. I want to see everyone's comments. You are making 100 a day. 100. Let's say you do forex, you do indices, you do cryptocurrency. You have 3 solid skills. Each of these 3 solid skills, you are making every day $100 a day. A week, $100 times 5. How much are you making? Anyone should just comment it. $100 times. If let's say your trading plan is your goal is to make $100 per day. $100 per day, $100 per day, Mondays to Friday. At the end of Friday, how much are you having? You're having $500. Right? At the end of the week, you're having $500. Now, let's do a little calculation. We have 4 weeks in a month. Right? You have 4 weeks in a month. Now, calculate that 500 first week. We have 4 weeks, so calculate it this way. 500 week 1, 500 week 2, 500 week 3, 500 week 4. How much do you have now? Just calculate it. Week 1, 500. Week 2, 500. Week 3, 500. Week 4, 500. How much do you have now? You have $2,000. But the problem with we Africans, the problem with we the youth, the problem with we traders, we want things quick. We want to make that $2,000 in a single night. Everyone wants to be, let me make this 2,000, let me make this $1,000 a day, let me make this $1,000 a night. That is what we call greediness. indisciplined. You are not disciplined. If you are very indisciplined, Charlie, forget it. Forget it. If you are very indisciplined, you're not going to survive in this trading industry. Trust me. Build slowly. You are a beginner. You are an average trader. You don't just start trading that I want to make this amount of money. We all have goals. For me, when I started trading, I said I would buy a Lamborghini. The only car that I've bought is a Camry. And one taxi that I gave to someone. Asa, Lamborghini no, you get it. Build the goal. Like go consistent. If you are making Elvis is Benny, you remember me, right? I just finished SHS, so why haven't blah blah blah? Okay, cool. Test me afterwards. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are thinking this way, if your strength is making even $20 per day, or even your strength is making 50, those in my signal page, we can even use 230 to even make $50 a day. Let's say you are staying, not every day will be a winning day, of course. Sometimes so you have to cut your losses and stuff. Not every day will be a winning day. No, just know that. So let's say you are making 50 per day. 50 times 5, you have 250. 250 is like a nurse's salary. A nurse's salary in Ghana is or I don't know, but $400, 250 or $300 is like a nurse's. I'm not downgrading anyone's job, guys. I'm not downgrading anyone's job. Okay, we are all hustling. We are all, you know the vibes. We are all doing what it takes to make it in life. So I haven't made it yet, but I'm not downgrading anyone's. But it's fact. What you can make on trading a week is bigger than a nurse's salary. Even in a day, it's bigger than a nurse's salary. So if you are going to go consistently, like you're going to be making money slowly, Charlie, by the end of 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you are making like $8,000. That is when you can even start to use big lot size. That one you don't even care about trading plan. You just be trading anyhow. Use 10 lot size, 20, just get a clear entry. 10 lot size, 20 lot size, 40. Then Charlie, you will blow. Like, it's trading is easy, making money is easy. Like, I don't know how to project this to you guys. I don't know how to project this to you guys. We get it. So I never said I started $300. Like, I explained the story to you guys how I started losing money. I think my mom, the monies my mom gave to me, it had a spirit in it, because I lost 200 on it. That was when I gave her 5 months. I never traded. I was just putting in efforts to learn, and I moved 300 to 1,000 to 2002, 2002 to 2004, 2004 to 2008. Like, I was building, like, slowly. I can't remember the time frame, but I think it took me 8 months. I was even having 10K or 15K. That was when I started. Just from what? $300, but $300 with consistency and discipline. I didn't just say I know most of you have $300 in your trading account. See, trust me, you have $300, you have $200, you have $100. Just take the advice that I just gave now. Be consistent, be disciplined. Think about long term. Don't think about short term. What you are going to. People want to be rich quick. People want to be making $5,000 now. People want to be making $2,000 now. Forget about those people. Think about yourself. Know that it's what is built in time. You don't build wealth in. There's a saying that Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't build wealth in a day. It's time. It took me like 8 months to gather a whole 15K. That's when my life processed. I was good in trading, so I only needed a capital. So I moved 300 to 15K. 15K, that's when I started using big loss. I just get a dive with the market, blah, 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 boom. 30, then it goes that way. Once you if you can't manage to grow a $200 account, write it somewhere, or if you can screenshot this, or you can screen record this or something. If you can't grow a $200 account, a $100 account, or a $300 account, or a $500 account, forget about managing a $1,000 account, a $2,000 account. If you can't handle $200, a little amount of money, forget about handling a bigger amount of money. Forget about handling a bigger amount of money. It starts with somewhere. See, if you can start with 300 to 500, 500 to 700, 700 to 1,000. Know that if those are the people you can entrust with it with let's say if they have $1,000, they can move $1,000 to 1,500. They can move 1,500 to what? 3,000. They can move 3,000 to this. They can move this to that. Am I making sense? Or no one? No, I'm not seeing some comments. I'm not seeing comments. I'm not seeing comments. Okay. Yes. I'm not seeing the comments. So if you can't move, sit down, Charlie. Sit down. Think about life. Sometimes I'm not the outgoing type. Sometimes you don't even see me outside. Once in a while, maybe I get stressed. Then I'll go and drink. I always drink wine. My wine is always with me. When I'm stressed, you pick up wine, you drink obo anwada. Like, you know the vibes. Like, Charlie, you chill with your chat, your books, you sleep, you go out, It's simple. Like, name the main crab. Like, I hope it makes sense. Like, focus on long term. That's why people can't work with me. You can ask my guys, most of them, they can't work with me because they are not thinking the long term that I want. Everyone wants what he or she is going to get now. It goes into a spark. Ska then this can be ska entimin to car enye ska entimin to dan enye ska. Ska entimi enye embo japade. Ska money that can't buy a property, like money that can't buy an asset is not money. If your money is just buying sneakers, is just buying MacBooks, is just buying Apple stuff, iPhones, if it's just Charlie, you are broke. I'm telling you that if that's what your money can do, you are broke. So it's like you are starting small, but thinking big. You start with 300, you are eyeing for 500, not 20,000. Not, yes, that's the main goal, but Osha saying kakra, little by little. You start with, let's say you start with 300, you move 300 to 500. You think about moving 500 to 700 to 1,000. Like in kakra. The money will now be plenty for you. But you get money now, boom. Chama gets money, you go club. Chama gets money, you go where. Chama gets money, invite friends. Chama gets money, you go do this. Chama gets money, come in, baby. Charlie, what life is that? Trust me, most people got to know me and trading this year. I've been trading for like 2 years, 3 years, but most people got to know me trading for what? For just this year. Why is it that those days I was trading, I was just silent about it, but I was moving, I was making money, but it was a silent. But I know some people who just make $200, they'll just withdraw, boom, or a club. Boom, afraid babes, today, you know the vibes, today's a good day, you know the vibes, boom, no makoshiska no. Then they'll go and spend the money, you know the vibes, then they will be broke, and they will now be calling you for money. That's not how to know a vibe. You get it? So Charlie, if you really want to make it in life, I know there are more youth here. I beg you in the name of God. This is from my heart. See, everyone here can make it. Everyone here. I'm not the difficult person. When sometimes I get difficult, sometimes I get angry at people for no reason and stuff. I have my own anger issues. I have my own, stuff that I'm dealing with. Private stuff that I know I'm not perfect. People will attest to you sometimes, I get into problems a lot with people. I have my own light, I should turn my light on. Hey, I'll turn it on, okay. I have my own problems with people and stuff, but when it comes to, how should I put it? When it comes to, giving people what I have, like making people be, my story was a pitiful one, like a very, 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 like sad one. I lost a lot of money. Some people just come into trading and they make hallelujah, but ours was not an hallelujah story. You can make it. Everyone can make it. It's just two things: consistency, discipline, patience. Consistency, discipline, patience. Consistently, discipline, patience. Consistency, discipline, patience. These three things will take you far than even the technical analysis that you've been learning. Unya 100, unya 200, it's okay. If you get $100 a day, $200 a day, it's okay. 500 cedis. Hey, you want more? If you get less than that, that's your strength. You have to do what? Improve on it. Small. Even if you are getting 14, like I told you guys, when I started stocks, I was getting 0.8 cents, $1. But today I go into stocks, I make $13 and $13,000, and I am okay. Consistency, discipline, patience. Charlie, stay consistent with it. Start small whilst you are thinking big. You are starting small. Your account is $100, your account is $200, but you are eyeing for to be a millionaire. That's what you have. You definitely can move $100 to $20,000 in a day. That's why I even stopped betting. I used to be a chronic bettor. Those people would even tell you I was a good pundit. My mouth sure bets. I'll give you a sure bet. Man you to win and man you to win. It will come. Ditto. But I had to quit all those things. Because betting is like we don't have a trading plan. If you make money, you make money. If you lose money, you lose money. Sometimes I lost money. I just had to, not without any jacket. I just have to go into the snow just to feel okay. I just have to go and stand in the snow 5 minutes to be okay. Now I'll just come back to my room. I'll be like, okay, I'm okay now. And I'll come and look for another game. Sometimes a team will be leading 3-0. And the next thing you see, you've gone for it. You think it's a comfortable win. 3-0, 10 minutes to go. You see 3-3. You'll be like, hey, is it my house people worrying me? Charlie, a lot of story. I know people have stories about monies that they've lost, business that, Charlie, it's all gone. Put the past. I said I followed your basketball tips. Yeah, Charlie. Put the past behind. We are now focusing on the future. You know the vibe. So yes. So that's how we start. Consistency, patience, discipline. I think another time, my time is up. Another time I'll come back and talk about the emotion part of trading for those who are already trading. So I didn't really build a 200k amount of money in days, or it took months. So most of you see, how did this guy, Ghanaians too, we have this trust issue. Someone will see you and be like, nah, Kwawe, this guy, how can he make that money? I laugh at the person and I'll just show the person for me, I'll prove to you. I always post it, money stops nonsense. I'll just show you my account this thing, and you just be doing like, hey, this guy spending, and go low key too. Once you're making the money, don't make it public. Like I said, a lot of people got to know that I'm into trading this year. I was into trading long time before. A lot of people, my internal struggles, the money that I was losing, it was just my loss, my own loss. I took it. You know the vibes. Like I was losing money alone. But when it comes to you making money now, or we bet my from Charlie sending me sending me $20, sending me $50, sending me 100. Where were you when I was making that's where were you when I was losing those monies? Okay, so that was just by the way. So yes, guys. So I think you can start asking questions. If you want to join this live, you can just come. Let's just vibe for some few minutes, and I'll make another live. I think tomorrow or something. Then we would really talk. We would really vibe because I have a class. And yes, we have to talk about some technical analysis. How I also analyze my charts on US 30. How I also analyze my chart on US 30. What I do, what I look out for. Stuff like how I made this 20,000 pips in just this week. I've been doing US 30. Most people now know me for US 30 more, even than even cryptocurrency, and it's just the vibe. Okay, so yes, if you want to come on live, just send a request. Let's vibe. Ask a question. Let's vibe. Okay, I see. Oh, I can't really add anymore. Okay, so let me talk a bit about US 30 as we wait for just
Boss,
my brother, what's up?
I agree to Ade.
What's the vibe? Where
Ade work.
where are you?
You were Juma. Ade work.
Like where? Okay, US.
Yeah, US.
Okay, so for the US people, let me make a little example for those in US. I don't know about students in US. Let me make an example of students in US. If you are a student in US, right, and let's say you work, right, and you are making how much do you make per hour? Or you don't want to reveal that?
Oh, don't worry. 14.25.
14.25.
Yeah.
So guys, listen, he's making $14.25 per what?
Hour.
Good. How many hours do you work?
40 hours a week.
40 hours a week. Now let's do some calculation. How many hours do you work in a day?
8.
Okay, so he's working 8 hours and he's making $15 per hour, right? So he has 24 hours and he's working 8 hours per day, right? And
Yeah.
it's making $15 per hour. Good. Now let's do this calculation. Everyone should listen. If you feel that any person in US is making money than you in Ghana, do practice this same example in your trading accounts. So how much are you making in a week?
In a week,
15 times 8. Someone should do a quick calculation for us. Me my bon, me timas. Me mas are making trading. Timon calculating mommy. 15 times 8.
570. Yeah. Obi na chart or.
Okay, that's 570 a week. So that means he's making what? $570 what a week. Now, if you are a good trader, you are an average trader. Nasdaq, no, I think a week you'll be making $120, $15. A day you'll be making $120. A week,
Yeah,
a day you'll be making $120. But a week you'll be making what? 570.
Yeah.
Good. It's the same thing. You can practice the same thing on your trading account. Nasdaq, US 30, SPX, UK 100, Tesla, those things, those stocks, those what I trade on. Gold and those things, those what I like movable markets that are volatile. You know, you don't always want to trade in gold. For example, for me, I don't like trading in gold. I'm going to explain why I don't trade in gold. Okay, let me do this. You always want to be trading in a chart like this. Look at this. It goes up, comes down, it goes up, comes down, it goes up. The next thing you know that if it touches maybe the resistance level, it has a possibility of what? Coming down.
Now let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Not even gold. Let's look at let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. I'm just citing an example to everyone. Now, who wants to be trading in this chart? Now, what's the difference between what we saw on US 30 and this? The difference is, US 30 a cost through now above from now cost through now above from it forms that thing. So you just have to time the market, wait for the market to reach the resistance level, you short it, wait for it to come to the support level, you long it. But this one, you see, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, like it has no direction. Gold doesn't have any direction. It's everyone is thinking it's going up here, 1933. It now goes down somewhere here. Everyone is thinking, I don't trade gold. That's the reason why I don't trade gold. So gold is not a volatile. I trade it when I'm really sure. I'm not a fan. I don't fancy it. That's why sometimes I don't post gold at all. You get it? That's why sometimes I don't post gold at all. I'll explain. Yes, some people were asking questions about the bidding and tramping. I'll explain this with BTC USD. So let's continue with your story. So if you are making 570 per week, $570 per week, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are making $570 per week, and let's say on your trading account, if you can make a week $500 a week, cry. Oka and no usika boom o pay out saying. It's I did like not hear you. $1,000. You are making $500 on trading. You are making $500 on what? On your
95.
on your 9 to 5. You Okabo my 1,000. For you, you can even be far ahead than most people.
Yeah.
You can, because the capital is already there. You just have to now build on the strategies, stay consistent, be patient, stay disciplined, and you are gone. So people who are not living in US and feel that US funny this guy Jayano, I've just made a simple, clear example of it. He's making $15 per hour. You can also be making $15 per hour. When you have $15 per hour, what when you another $15 per hour? What when you another $15 per hour? What the Nasdaq Kenya? What the 15 per hour? You can be making what? A day, $120. A week, you have $570. You get it? A week you have it's a good 2 weeks you have 1,000. 3 weeks you have 1,005. 4 weeks you have a whole month when you have $2,000. 2 months you have 4,000. 3 months you have 6,000. It's good enough to even start a business. So you get it, Charlie. You will go vibe. I have a class with you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we go vibe. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so who else wants to jump up on it? Who else wants to jump up on my life? Okay, what about crypto? Crypto. Crypto is doing what crypto is doing. Who wants to jump up on my life? What's the minimum startup capital for Forex trading? Forex trading, I recently turned $40 to 2,000. So you should think about it. Anyone wants to jump up, just one person. We just do the bidding Trump thing and we close for today. Tomorrow I'll come and talk about emotions in trading. Okay, emotions in trading, and I think that would be all. I'm a busy person, so when you see me on the live now, you know the vibes. And yes, I will announce the mega draw winners. I'll make a post now and just list 10 people, 10 lucky people. Okay, 10 lucky people. I said 4 but I just have to make it 10, so 10 people can get it. What time frame do you normally use? I normally use 4 hour, 1 hour chats. I don't like trading with The problem trading with small time frames is you get confused. Small hours will just be going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Like, you don't want to be trading in this market. For example, look at this. Look at this. Wow, look, it's goes up, comes down. It goes up, comes down. You be if you are emotional here, you'll be fucked long term because the trade is going up now. It's now coming down, now cross road, and it's like choppy. You don't want to trade with a normal time frame like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. They are just for entries. I always tell my students these are just for entries. You don't want to find yourself here. 15 smaller time frames are just for entries. You see it. So 1 hour chart is okay, it's enough. You see it has a strong bull trend, uptrend, strong uptrend. You get it. This is an indecisive market, so you just have to wait. Like, you see it. So strong. It's clear on the one. So once you know that it's clear here that okay, it's bullish, you just come to your smaller time frame, 15 minutes, maybe come look for an entry somewhere here. 1, 2, 3 candlesticks, you move with it, you ride with it, take profits here. You know the vibes. Okay, next question. Привет, Kabiska. Привет. Okay, so yes, 10 lucky winners, mega draw is going up. Those people too are also going to get all my courses, all access to all 7 courses. I made a promise, I have to follow it, or $400. All those people are making that, like, for access to all my seven courses. Okay, 10 lucky people. Yes, 10 lucky people. So for the mega draw, I'll make a post and announce it. Like, I'll tag those people. Thanks to everyone that participated though. Okay, so you know, be easy, bro. I started learning the basics when I was going to write basics. I have to continue. Yes, you have to continue, Charlie. Kabiski, da привет, я говорю по-русски. When are you coming to Ghana? When am I coming to Ghana? Right now, the borders in Russia is closed. Corona has risen up in Europe again, so it's really tough now. I wanted to come December. I wanted to come spend some big money in December, but Charlie. Okay, Otable and code. Let's take code you are. Okay. Twister.
Yo, bro.
Twister. You know, this guy, I went to high school with him. He can tell you my story. I was very broke those days. Twister told them that I was very broke.
Yeah, he was a very cool guy.
Very not good though. We see broke. I mean, it's
Really bless you for everything, Charlie.
Charlie, bless up.
And I believe everything is possible from what you've been able to achieve. Once you believe in yourself, and as you said, consistency, patience, and then discipline. If you make good use of them, everybody is going to prosper. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Facts. Charlie, thanks for the positive vibe. You still think? What when you now Coco Studio now? This guy was I think I've forgotten the reality show. I think Project Fame. No, not Project Fame. There was this Vodafone Icons. This guy was go follow him, guys. He's a one amazing singer. I can't scan who man. You scan who man. This year. You know the vibes, Charlie. Bless up.
Bless.
Oh, this is where the old boy case. Charlie, I was broke. You don't know. Twister 2 is good. So yes, Charlie. Yes, I'll save this live. I think I'll post this live on YouTube tomorrow, and you guys can access one person. And God bless you, Charlie. So Charlie, yes. Anyone wants to join this live and let's vibe. And so tomorrow we talk about emotional trading. We'll talk about how the elections is really affecting the market. Why Bitcoin is going to go up. Why Bitcoin is going up? We talk about US 30. Specifically, I want to talk about US 30. I want to really talk about. I'm not teaching the strategy itself, but at least you have to have a fair idea where to place your trades, where to really enter the market, where to not even trade at all. Like, you have to understand. So those things are what you need. Tomorrow, I think same time I'll announce it. If you missed today's, if you are here and you are hearing tomorrow, I'll make analysis on this: US 30, UK 100, Germany 30, and SPX. Okay, SPX. It's Charlie. You have to. Kabishka что? Это деньги, blah 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 blah. I speak bad Russian, so guys, you know the vibes. See you tomorrow, and I would make a post now, and you guys can. I'll be coming to Ghana maybe December or maybe next year. Let's pray. Okay, Utki, Bratan. That's my brother from another mother. Utki, what's up? So guys, see you and God bless us all. Amen.